When it comes to revamping your home, finding tradesmen can be the stuff of nightmares.
So it's crucial you find a builder you can trust. Choose the wrong one, and you might find they empty your wallet and shatter your dreams.
Just ask Lee and Cheryl Gillam from Cardiff. Back in early 2013, they went online to find a dependable tradesman to build an annex for Cheryl's mum.
She was terminally ill. She wanted to be able to, pass away or leave peacefully with the family, be around the family. She didn't want to spend the last couple of months, in hospital.
The new annex was so important that Lee and Cheryl wanted a 5-star tradesman to do the work. They employed this man, Mark Jenkins, but after months of delays and false promises, the annex was nowhere near finished.
He eventually took offers £42,000 and he did about £6,000 worth of work.
We were never able to move Mum into the new extension. She was robbed of that. Sadly, she passed away in February this year.
Jenkins had taken this family's money without any intention of finishing the job, but it wasn't the only time he had lied to get his hands on customers' cash.
Andrew Bertie is part of an elite trading standards team investigating the case.
We had 80 victims across South Wales and the southwest of England. He's left a number of our victims with serious financial problems. He's probably up there with some of the worst cases we've dealt with.
Jenkins used other names, including Mark Killock and Mark Richards, to hide his checkered past, like having served a jail sentence for ripping off customers.
But Lee and Cheryl Gillam did some pretty thorough research when they were looking for a builder. So how did Jenkins manage to convince them he was the right man for the job?
It can be hard to find a good trade.
Well, the answer might come as a bit of a surprise.
At ratedpeople.com, our tradesmen are rated by thousands of homeowners every month.
There are lots of ratings websites for tradespeople, but Rated People claims to be the largest in the UK. And it's where the Gillams and other victims found Jenkins.
Ratedpeople.com for quality local tradesmen.
So the question is, do Rated People check the accuracy of their ratings? Time for a little experiment.
We wanted to see just how easy it is to set yourself up as a 5-star builder on Rated People.
Now, when you advertise on one of these sites, you might expect to be asked for customers' testimonials about your work, or proof of your public liability insurance, or your professional qualifications. But nope. When you register as a business on Rated People, all you need is an address, a driving licence, and a debit card.
What convinced the Gillams to trust Mark Jenkins with their life savings were the glowing customer reviews of his work. Surely they can't be fiddled.
Well, you've guessed it. Yes, they can. We posted a fake review about my fake business. And how did we rate my expertise at loft extensions? 5 stars, of course.
In an hour, we were able to set up as Littlewood's loft extensions, then later created a bogus review for a fake job I'd never even started, let alone completed.
I've never converted a loft in my life, but I could bid to do just that and happily take customers' cash.
The day after the One Show contacted Rated People, they closed our fake business account. In a statement, they said they make it clear to customers that they do not rate anybody. That's up to users of their website. They add that user-generated ratings should never be the only thing relied upon when hiring a tradesman. They say my fake business was picked up automatically by their vetting. In the case of Jenkins, they point out he advertised on a number of ratings sites. They say his positive Rated People reviews were all genuine and that by changing his name it was impossible to check his past. Finally, they say the Jenkins case is an isolated one and that the vast majority of people using Rated People have a positive experience. And what of rogue builder Mark Jenkins? Well, the law finally caught up with him last month. He pleaded guilty to defrauding customers and will be sentenced on Friday.
What do you think of Mark Jenkins now?
I don't hate him, I just cannot understand how a man could sleep at night knowing what he's done to us as a family.